You're listening to the Manifesting Miracles podcast. By tuning in today, you're dialing into your frequency of abundance. I'm Michelle J. Lamont, your manifestation master and guide. Ever since 2016, I've been obsessively dedicating my life to uncovering, dissecting, and analyzing every aspect of the practices and modalities in which we call manifestation. You see, you are truly more powerful than you can even imagine and fully capable of manifesting miracles on the daily. I'm going to teach you how to attract a life beyond your wildest dreams using your own divine power. So let's get started manifesting your miracles right now. This take will piss some people off, but your future self will thank you. And if you tried everything except what actually works, you're exactly on time. I'm Michelle Juanita Lamont, and this is Manifesting Miracles, top 1% globally, closing in on 1 million downloads. Here we blend neuroscience with spiritual hygiene, so you don't just talk about that new timeline, babe. We build it. This room is for women, men, and my LGBTQ plus fam. Evidence-informed, mystic-friendly, and zero fluff, all right? Oh my gosh, let's get into it. Taylor Allison Swift, T-Swift, Swifty, whatever you want to say, a billionaire, billionaire off creativity, put it cleanly. And I quote, "Think of your energy like it's expensive, like it's a luxury item. Not everyone should have access to it, and not everyone can afford it." Hold on, I don't think you grasp that. Think of your energy like it's expensive, like it's a luxury. Not everyone should have access to it, and not everyone can afford it. You know, she just announced her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl. So get ready. I will be insufferable on October 3rd. I will be insufferable, but she did it with trademark precision and timing and spoke about boundaries and lovingly sitting by her soon-to-be husband, we hope, Travis Kelce. She talked about all of this on their podcast, The New Heights. People said poetry won't make you any money. How could you make any money being a poet? And then the Tortured Poets Department shattered records. The tour shattered records. All of her creativity, all that creativity paid the bills in full and then some, and then some. So what does luxury energy really mean? Luxury isn't what you buy. Luxury is how you allocate your nervous system. You see, what wealthy people know and what people who are really good at manifesting know, that people out of alignment chase luxury by consuming it. More stuff, more scroll, more simulation. That's what we call a nervous system tax. But creation, being a creator, being creative. Remember, you came here to be creative. You came here to be a creator. Everything you create, you own. Everything you consume, you're making them rich. Creation is the luxury move. Fewer inputs, deeper focus, cleaner output. You don't manifest from a fried amygdala. You manifest from a trained prefrontal cortex. A prefrontal cortex that can hold your goals. Because a goal state without hijacking allows you to manifest your dreams. But right now, your prefrontal cortex is just so triggered that the second you try to create a dream, your brain hijacks it. So let's talk about the neuroscience as cleanly and as easily as I can. Attention is currency. Get that through your skull. That has to be tattooed into your brain. Attention is currency. What do you think everybody's fighting for? Your attention. Fragment it, and your brain cannot sustain goal-oriented behavior long enough for habits and outcomes to be rewired. Now, your brain and your history are talking to each other, and they're predicting that you might listen to this podcast, but you're not going to do anything to change. Is it right? So your brain automatically updates its protocol, right? When it gets new feedback. When action meets the feedback, you got to do something, you got to create action to create a new feedback. So when you create something, it gives you this meaningful loop, and that loop creates more and more ideas. But when you consume things, it just numbs them. It just numbs your brain into submission, into commercials, into consuming, into listening to everybody else's opinion, but never hearing your dreams, your values, and seeing them executed. Let's talk about Hebbian learning. We all know from Hebbian learning that neurons that fire together wire together. Neurons that fire together wire together. We're talking about the cells, the atom, the proton, and the neutron. We're talking about if you ship daily, even tiny, and you wire identity, I'm a woman who ships, or however you identify, right? But what about allostosis? Let me explain to you what it is. Allostosis is the process of achieving stability by adapting to change instead of resisting it. That means the second that something happens, you move with the wind, you change your sails, the storm comes, you change your sails, you don't jump ship. And so when you're in this, you lower the background stress in your head, in your frequency, and in your energy. And now your system has the ability to take that dream, that goal, and hold it for a day, a week, a month, a year until it's executed. But let's talk about the receipts, because the rich play different. And I'm going to tell you because I've been doing a lot of studying on this and doing a lot of research on this after I heard that, because I really wanted to talk about how energy is a luxury. Well, one of the new things that's coming down the pike right now, we call them libraries, right? Is this new luxury idea of reading. You're like, reading? Yeah, reading is going to be a flex. Long form focus is becoming a status signal. We will treat reading like a luxury behavior in the future, because right now we're so wired, we're so stressed out. We're doing drive-through food. We're doing drive-through memes. The most popular TikToks are under 20 seconds. The most popular social media is under 15 seconds, 20 seconds. You can't hold attention along to create anything because you're overstimulated, and it starts because of the way that we're training our brain. We have these little computers in our hands. And let me tell you something. High socioeconomic families tend to be tighter on child screen time. Why? Because they don't want their kids having access to all those marketing, all those ideologies, all those thoughts. They want them focused on the things that they care about. They want them learning. They want them reading. They want them playing. They want them creating. They want them out there doing horseback riding, surfing, going into nature, swimming, traveling, painting, drawing, seeing the world differently. But when you hand yourself or your children a phone, you're giving everything away, and you're becoming in a poverty state. There was a study that came out that said people who made over $75,000 a year had their children with 2 hours or less a day of screen time. People who were below $75,000 median income had their children with 80% of their time on screens. 80%. You're so stressed out. You're not dealing with your shit. So now you want your kids to be more stressed out because you don't want to deal with your shit. So here, shut up. Here's a movie. Shut up. Here's your favorite cartoon. Shut up. Here's this. It's not learning. It's not educational. And I'm not victim blaming. I'm saying that they're watching you being stressed out, and then you're teaching them how to avoid it. And so now your bank account looks like you're avoiding your life, and your energy looks broke. It doesn't look luxurious. It doesn't look expensive. In fact, my neighbor was just telling me that she's trying to get her daughter into a first grade class in these very expensive schools. And I was like, really? Why? And she was like, oh my God, we're applying for the school. We really want to move my sixth grader into the school, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, why? Phone free luxury. Y'all, the trend is accelerating. People who are spending serious money on educating their kids are going to private schools where they're marketing phone free as a big feature. In fact, there's this new system of nannies that you can hire. They're called phone free nannies. And they're hiring you to monitor your children while you can't, to make sure they're not on their phones. You should treat your energy like it's expensive, like it's a luxury. The flex isn't the label. The flex isn't the Ferrari. The flex isn't the Lamborghini. The flex is that your calendar protects your attention. You don't let everybody have access to you. When I moved into this Bel Air beach house, into this place, I expected loud status. I expected, showy. But what I found was baskets at the dinner table saying phones in the basket. I found reading hours. These women go to Pilates at the same time every day because they want to use their time to have a healthy mind, a healthy body, and a regulated nervous system. You can go for walks. You can put your phone down. You can leave it at home. You don't need to be a consumer. You need to become a creator. And so there's another trend I read about that's coming in the future. Like I was saying, they're called libraries now, but they're called reading centers or reading somethings. Somebody was like, I belong to an investment club, and they were talking about ways to invest. You're going to be able to go to a place, a library, sit in a room, a library. And in this place, they're going to give you dim lights. They're going to pump in some kind of scent that makes your brain feel like lavender, something that makes you feel more calm and relaxed. They're going to put a robe in there. It's going to be a very soft little chair so you can read. You will check in to read. Now let's talk about radical self-respect, knowing that you don't give everything about yourself until it's the real deal. When I watched that interview with Taylor and Travis, I saw two people who who respected the hell out of each other and was each other's biggest cheerleaders. When the brother introduced Taylor like she was the icon that she is, it was the first time I ever thought that's how everybody should fucking introduce Taylor Allison Swift. These men are showing what real men look like. They support their women. They cheer them on. If you're with a partner who isn't your cheerleader, then they're probably competing and angry with you. They're dimming your light. They're taking away your sparkle intentionally because they don't have anything going on with yours. So they diminish you, they reduce you, they impregnate you, they trap you, and they reduce you, and then they leave. If your partner isn't your partner, it is your thief. The same thing goes for friends. I used to have friends who lovingly would drag me. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to make you see something. No, bitch. No, bitch. If you're not hyping me, you do not belong in my fucking universe. When I see my friends, I hype them. I'm like, hell yes, you're going to be this. Hell yes. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, you walked the dog today? Incredible. I'm so fucking proud of my friends and my nieces, my sisters-in-law. I cheer them on like crazy. Because if you don't, that's an energy leak. That's an energy leak. Travis hypes Taylor. Travis hypes Taylor. The biggest flex isn't a ring or a baby on someone else's timeline. It's knowing who you are and building a life that fits your nervous system. Marriage and motherhood can be sacred if they're your path. The point is choice, not default. And so what is the luxury energy protocol? All right. I want to go over 3 moves that you can do every single day that will track your energy like it's money. All right. I want to see you rich, bitch. I want to see you treat your energy like the luxury it is. Let's talk about the first thing, luxury hours. I want you to have attention on you. Pick a 90-minute block twice a week, 45 minutes, 60 minutes, 90-minute blocks, okay? Just twice a week. Put that in your phone as do not disturb, only time for me, non-negotiable. There's probably a book in your house you've read. Go reread it. Get your mind back into the process of it. Don't go scroll. Don't go watch TV. Don't let the prefrontal cortex get shut down. You got to start being a creator. You got to start being creative. Ship one unit, a page, a pitch, a prototype, a podcast segment, anything. Complete something. Tiny little projects spike our dopamine and then repeat those every single day. Okay, I did this for 10 minutes. I did this for 10 minutes. I meditated for 5 minutes. I read for 10 minutes. I went for a walk for 10 minutes. I listened to Michelle's podcast in that 90-minute block twice a week. Trust me, your brain will appreciate it and your money will reflect it. Your detox diet. Do not scroll for 48 hours once a week. Did you hear me? Don't go on social media 2 days a week. Just start with 2 days. Log out. Grayscale your phone. Kill non-human notifications. Give yourself the luxury of time and a reduced nervous system and space. You will, that quiet, that peace. Don't go to the gym and work out. You're going to be surrounded by people. That's not your peace. Meditating. Don't go for a walk with your kids. Be by yourself. Listen to a podcast. Pick up a book. Schedule time in your schedule for quiet time with me. Reintroduce only what fuels your creative side. Drawing, painting, listening to a beautiful piano piece. I love jazz guitar. Okay? Treat it like it's a luxury spa experience. Get into your little robe. Put a face mask on. Read. Put it into your fucking calendar. Now let's talk about how much you're charging for your time. Write a cost of access menu. I just taught this in my energy workshop in SSOM. We just did a whole workshop on how to do this. So if you missed it and you're in my Secret Society of Manifestors membership community, you can go watch the workshop on replay right now. If you're not and you want to do the workshop, you can buy it or you can get it for free. The first month of my membership, SSOM, where I host these live workshops where we neuroscience and rewire our brains, it's right there in your show notes. And you can get 3 workshops absolutely free right now. So let's talk about the cost of access to you. We want people and projects that you put your energy into to reciprocate what you've put in. No need to be nice. No need to over-explain things. No need to apologize. If it doesn't benefit both of you, it doesn't benefit either of you. If it only benefits them, it doesn't benefit you. You being generous is not you being smart. It's you being in fear. It's you trying to be a people pleaser. So here's 2 scripts. The yes script is this. I'm in. I do deep work from 9 to 12. I'll deliver by X, maybe Friday, if I have Y by tonight. You have to start setting conditions on how you're going to deliver things and what the cost is. They don't have access to you all the time. You're only going to be working for a few hours, and this is what's going to happen, and they have to participate. What's an elegant no? What's a really good way to say no? Thanks for thinking of me. It's not a fit for my focus this month. Period. I also want to remind you, no is a complete sentence. Hey, I got this project I'm working on. I really thought about you. I'd love for you to do it. It'd be great exposure. Thanks for thinking of me. It's not a fit for my focus this month. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, but that's not really where I'm putting my energy right now. I want you to white out space like an appointment. No one buys your availability wholesale anymore. And for those of you who are thinking like, Michelle is talking a lot about that stuff, but let me just go back into one thing, education. So right now they're trying to say education is mid. You know who's saying that? The people who are going to be the bosses of your children. The people who are the bosses now, the people who control the money. They all have education. And so now they're trying to make it harder and harder to have access to education by making it harder and harder for you to afford it. Do it anyway. If you want to be mid, do what you're doing. If you want to expand, if you want to see why Taylor's brain becomes billions by creativity, it's because of creation. It's because she's creative. It's because she's challenging herself. It's because she's not letting anybody control her billions. And if you want guidance and accountability, and you want somebody month after month to teach you how to maintain this, how to grow, how to expand, then you've got to join the Secret Society of Manifestors. I do 3 live workshops every single month, and your first month is absolutely free. If you stay, it's $22. If you leave, no harm, no foul, and you get 3 workshops for free. It's right there in the show notes. Grab the free month in the show notes right now and be live with us. And there's another way that you can expand your energy with me, one-on-one. Okay. So I want to talk about this one-on-one client. I asked her to cut her daily screen input by 40% and protect her luxury hours before noon. 6 weeks later, she shipped her first capsule and it hit 10K a month. She sent it out. She became magnetic, working with me one-on-one. She had a dream. We focused on it for 3 months, and then she launched it, and she started with 10K in the first month. Not magic. She priced her energy because she expected it to be valuable. She expected people to see it as a luxury item. Luxury equals protected nervous system. Luxury equals a protected nervous system. When you create something, you own it. When you consume something, you make them rich. When you create something, you own it. You make a meal, you fed it to your family, you created it. You didn't go through the drive-thru. You read something, it inspires you, you create art. You are creating. That art will then lead to either monetary value, another idea, because your brain is introducing new feedback and new loops. The neuroscience proves this. So creation equals consumption, wiring identity. So creation versus consumption. What is that? What's the name of this podcast? You starting to tap in energy rich versus energy poor. How Taylor Swift's brain builds billions. Energy rich versus energy poor. And so now you're looking at all of these things. You're looking at all of these ways that I've helped you. And you want more help, and I got you. So I want you to join SSOM. It's free for the first month. It's free for the first month, okay? And when you run the protocols that I gave you today, luxury hours, luxury diet, detox, luxury pricing, your feeling, your currency, and your nervous system will mirror your bank account. You understand me? Your feeling is your currency. Your energy and your nervous system is the result of your bank account. And it all mirrors. Neurons that fire together, wire together. These are mirrored neurons. Your nervous system reflects your bank account. So join SSOM. It's free the first month. Every month we do 3 live workshops with full support. If you move your thumb, if you move your finger right here in the show notes where you're listening to this, you can grab the link and get in, watch the energy workshop, grab the workbook, Get ready for the money frequency workshop I'm hosting next week in SSOM. Every month, you're going to be diving deep and getting the support that you need. Want an immersive reset? You want to go on Billionaire Beach? You want to be here with me? Let's do it, baby. Because if you don't treat yourself, you cheat yourself. And I've made it just so chef's kiss. Right here in Bel Air, I'm hosting a Bel Air Beach Retreat, September 12th through the 14th, and there's just a few spots left. So if you've been on the fence and you're writing this, let's stop that. I've got the insane payment option for the last few spots, 50% before you come and 50% when you get back. Because you deserve to have a luxury experience, and I want to facilitate that for you. Everything you need to know is in the show notes. And if you're ready to really see what you can do with your life, if you're ready to stop staying on the sidelines and you really want me to put all my energy and attention and focus on you, making you the private jet, and I'm in that with you, I'm taking off with you, I'm discussing everything with you, I'm living in my life with you, I'm helping you, you have access to me all the time, then you want to get and apply for my one-on-one coaching containers. I'll find the leaks. I'll rebuild your creative system. I'll teach you and remind you how powerful and how protected you've always been. Now, if this is your first time listening, we're going to end with a little protocol and reminding ourselves that everything is always working out for us. And in 3, 2, 1, go. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Us, yes. Everything is always working out for us. Everything is always working out for us. Everything is always working out for us. Everything. Loves, I'm Michelle Juanita Lamont, and this is Manifesting Miracles. Treat your energy like a luxury item and watch your timeline get expansive. I am so honored with your time. Now, producers, go and listen to another episode. Sign up for SSOM. Make a change right now. This is your sign from the universe. It is time. Producers, cue that motherfucking music. I love you.